Thanks for calling that out, Shop. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Ooh. Hello there. Dice Fiend, thank you for the hype. Dice Fiend, thank you for the subscription, my dude. Let's go and put that up here so you can see a little bit better. He's a bit loud and I'm a bit quiet. Let's see if I can fix that ever so slightly. How about now? There we go. So I'm trying the new RTX software because if I don't run my AC, it gets unbearably hot in here. So I'm trying that out and it does a pretty good job. I like how you can't hear it running in the background, but you can hear the music still. But yeah, getting the music and the voice to actually play nice has been a little bit tricky. Colin, you made it. Colin Starfish is... Thank you for the biddies. Actually, make this a little bit bigger. Thank you guys. That's so much fun. I appreciate that. Levels are always fun, indeed. I'm gonna have to go through and make sure that they're all set correctly at some point. I'm liking the music though, and I'm also liking that I'm not gonna get dinged if someone sees it. Hydrate. Okay. That means I actually have to do the thing. I'm still getting used to this. I have water. So I subscribe to this Streamlabs Premium, and then it lets me use Pretzel Rocks. So Pretzel Rocks is free streaming music. I will most likely stream my B-Day. It's January 20th, Inauguration Day. So I will probably be building while that's going on. Oh gosh. All right, Cloudbot, real quick. Timers. Edit. Underscore. No. No. Yes. Snap plastic. Save. All right, that should do it now. Winter's on the winter solstice. Cool. Bearbot Blue, thank you so much for the bits. Like, I'm still not clear on how all that works. I know that it does something, but I'm not entirely sure what it does. Oh, very cool. We're like so close to each other. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, though. It's Muns, aka Money. Grandpa Snap. Blazing Bacon is now #1. I think I'm gonna change these intervals because that's a little bit too much. Save. There we go. There we go. Being 29 makes me feel, I'm older. Ha ha ha. $2009. Yeah, I'm the one that says, I was born 19. 19 and? There's more? Hey man, I wanted to let you know that all of you at Side 7 have been great inspiration to me. I wouldn't be creating content without you guys. Aw. Thank you so much. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with Side 7. So Side 7, every Thursday night, me and 5 other hobby creators get together and we just talk about hobby stuff. Beerbot Blue, thank you so much for the biddies. Bicentennial baby. Oh. Ends up gutsy as in PDX. 1976. Ooh. Well, I can say that at least a couple of my fans are a little bit older than me, but just a couple, not all of them. Cooper 3727, thank you for the reinforcements. All right. So someone was asking about what happens if you lose a part, like a very crucial part from one of your kits. If the box has the Bluefin brand logo, which is the company that does most of the distribution of Gundam kits in the States, actually, does this one have one? Yes. So right there next to the Bandai logo, that like blue swish, if it's got that, this comes from Bluefin Distribution. If it comes from Bluefin Distribution, you can contact them, fill out a form, and they will replace a part. Now, there's a limit on how many you can do a year, but it is a great alternative. Now, if it doesn't have that logo, then you're kind of out of luck. My favorite Gundam are the Easy 8 and the Death Scythe. Those are by far my two favorites. Hence, my logo, which is on this side. It's mirrored. And then Death Scythe should be coming up in this slideshow. I need to get this right. There, that side. It'll come up in this slideshow in a second. Magnum is such a nice build. That's awesome. Redeem. Stretch! Okay. God, everything's popping. I don't understand why everything is popping. Why is it doing this to me? There's my Death Scythe. Lord. So I actually am not a big fan of the tall geese. The tall geese and the unicorn, I'm not big fans of those. And here's the reason why. I like the blockiness of the Easy 8, like the tankish looking. However, the unicorn, I just not no, it's too amorphous. I think it's because it's all white and you only see color differentiation when it transforms. It looks off to me. I don't know. Every stream you have a new one. So yeah, this is the updated one with the new logo. And I actually had them do a couple different custom phrases underneath. So we'll see if we get to see them all tonight. But no, I think I'm gonna stick with this one for a while because they're expansive. My goodness. I do have stream emotes coming, though I currently have those on commission. So hopefully I'll be able to add those in because as of right now, if you redeem them, I don't know what happens. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Bluefin Brands is the one that you want to contact in case of missing parts. However, if you can't find it on Bluefin Brands, or if like it doesn't have their logo, you can also check out eBay. Some people will sell kits for parts. Banshee is still better of the two Cyclones, yes. Can't wait to build my Barbatos on my birthday. Barbatos is such a fun kit. You still sleeping on? I am still sleeping on the Dynamis because I need to finish this, and then once I finish this, then I can start building the Dynamis. Any ideas on? So I would highly recommend SDs. They're a little bit cartoony, but they're larger. The pieces are larger, so they're easier to handle. Kids love SDs. I actually get SDs for most of my nieces and nephews and little cousins when I go to visit them. They love them. There's an expanding 3D resin kit community that has been working to help people with replacement parts, even custom frames. That's awesome. I get most of mine from Gundam Pros. But yeah, I definitely want to... The Dynamis, it's what's coming up if we finish the Riptide tonight. But I want to get a game in. And in order to play a game, I need an army. So... And I can't just win in my battles with just a Hulk. I need a whole army. So... No worries, Cooper. In December, we get an entry grade RX-70-2. So they did a kit a while back that had everything you needed. It came with a miniature hobby kit inside it, so like side cutters, a Gundam marker for panel line, and tweezers. And it came with an RX-78. It was a very basic level kit. I have never been one to buy starter kits. I've always been the one to go the hard route and pick the thing I actually want to build. And that's why I like SDs, because especially with the cross silhouette frame, the new ones that have a lot more articulation, you have so many options out that are so really cool. Zaku 2 version? Yeah, yas. Alright. Well, enough jibber-jabbering. Jibber-jabbering. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Alright, so set this aside because I don't need the base right now. So this is what we accomplished last stream. We've got most of the waist built, and I went ahead and finished assembling the giant beam cannon. I also took the liberty of scribing in some panel lines along where these pieces meet. One beef I have with Warhammer parts is that they're very blocky. And so by adding some panel lines with a scribe, you can add a little bit of detail. You can also see where I filled in a seam line up here. It'll focus. Come on. Focus, my friend. Focus. Maybe? There it goes. Right there's where I filled in that seam line, so I'm going to have to clean that up. So, tonight, we're going to press on with that and see how much we can accomplish. For the most part, it's just assembling the accessories that attach on. I did get a tripod set up, and I also got a HDMI switch so I can move this camera right here over to my booth and we can do some airbrushing. So I'm thinking I'm going to start a Sunday night stream where it's just painting. There's not going to be a lot of this because I'll be wearing a respirator, but it'll be something. Well, and I don't need nippers and they clean up as butter. Yes. So I'm looking into getting an RG EVA-001 from Bandai as my intro. Is the style model? Any thoughts on something? I'm hesitant to suggest an RG as an entry-level kit. There are a lot of tiny parts. Essentially, it's a shrunk-down perfect grade, so it can be a little bit overwhelming. Depending on your skill level, that may be fine, but I don't like to recommend them. I at most will recommend a master grade for a starter kit. Super to find people like Gunpla in Iowa, so I talk about Gundam things with my dad. That's so cool! I'm not in Iowa, but you can totally talk about Gunpla with me. I mean, I know I'm building Warhammer tonight, but yeah. Time for bang quotes. Minnesota. I actually was born in Minnesota. But yeah, you'll get this.
I was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it. Ow, my toe. That hurt.
But yeah, this is going to be fun. I feel like there are going to be so many clips that come from that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Props to Games Workshop, though. All of their markings are water slide decals, and I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to these. And that was a clip. Oh, God. I don't know how the internet works. I'm a millennial. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not. I am a millennial, but I pretend to not know how the internet works. Puts you on your toes. All right. 79 and 82. fun to mess with people like that. Please do. I remember when I showed my brother a typewriter, and he was like, "What kind of computer is that?" I'm like, "Oh, you poor sweet child. Oh, uh, the snipping is my favorite part. It is very soporific. I really like. The one downside is I know people like to do ASMR videos with Gundam. The problem with mine is that my nippers don't make enough of a click sound, so it's kind of underwhelming. Where's number 79? 75. There's 80. That's 76. There it is, 79. Haha. Snippety, 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 snip. Maybe I should change my name to I Snip Plastic. I actually was thinking about creating an alternate account called I Crack Plastic. And that was going to be the account where I post all my my adult themed stuff using the curse words and whatnot. Because there's so many funny TikTok audios that I want to do, but I'm like, I can't use that. There's a swear. Because my dad suggested me to start building Gunpla and during quarantine because my dad built a lot of Gunpla when he was younger than me. Oh, that's so cool. I Crack Plastic can be my dog's account. Oh yeah. There we go. That's a good way to go about doing it. And then it's not me saying it, it's my dog saying it. Haha. Loophole. I zoomies into plastic. Oh gosh. See, I think like I'm beating around the bush. I should just say I eat plastic because that's what my dog does. It eats the plastic. So many kits lost. I bite power strips. Yeah, Lily is the adventurous one. I'm hoping eventually she'll grow out of her chewing on things phase. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. I hope it does. I just don't know. I just don't know. Thank you for the follow, Spade. Spade 13, because I could read Roman numerals. I can't say it. I can read it, though. Haha. Alright, do I want to keep this separate so I can paint it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's going to be 81. So again, I'm taking the Gundam approach where I'm not assembling it fully. I'm assembling it in chunks so that when I go to paint it, it'll make my life a lot easier because I won't have to mask. I bite things for attention and happiness. I feel like I now need to go to like whatever the web's GoDaddy. I need to go to GoDaddy and start reserving domain names. Dog literally has cracked his kits. That's true. That's true. See, the way I see it is they just want to have fun with me. They want to know what it's like to build Gundams, and I can't fault them for that. You have to make a punk hobbit. Yes, you have to make a dog. Yeah. You know, I don't see a reason why not. I feel like it just needs to happen. It's inevitable. It's the great plan. It's ineffable. This one. They just want you to build more Zoids instead. That's fair. They are reissuing kits. I've actually done a couple of them as commissions. I want to get the Panzer, the Liger Panzer, because it's the only one I don't have, and it looks so cool. Yeah, so the Liger Zero Panzer. I also want. Apparently, Tau have these jets that like Devil Rays. They also have tanks. Thank you very much. That I want to get and build because those also look like a lot of fun. Let me actually tighten this up a little bit. So yeah, the next lens I want to get, it's a macro lens, so it like starts out like super zoomed in and it shows details way better than my existing kit lens. These reissues still carry the they do. It's about $80, but to be fair, when we talk about a Zoid model kit, it's on par, I would say, with a perfect grade with the amount of parts that go into it. Because, like, if you look at the pilots are the same size inside of a perfect grade kit. Yeah, Peaches are intense. I have two that I need to build. Yeah, seam lines can be a problem, but they can also be an opportunity. Haha. I need to look at the next His of Instructions. Okay, I need 74 and 78, which is right there. Haha. Speaking of details, I've heard mixed reviews on the new Granddaddy F00. Lots of detail, lots of stickers, lots of seam lines. So, again, unpopular opinion. I'm not a big fan of the RX-78. Like, whenever people bring up the Granddaddy, I get it. It's iconic, but I don't know, it's kind of boring. I know that sounds super snooty. I get it. I'm sorry. But like the Barbatos is such an interesting kit. I really hope that the next MGEX that they release is a Barbatos. Like I saw a little bit of spoilers about it, but I'm not sure if they're real or not. I want it to be that. Gunplay Miami, my dude. How's it going, man? Welcome to my live stream. Stay a while. Pull up a chair. All right. What number is that? That's number 6. So that should be on this runner. Yes, they're over there. The Lupus Rex one. Any of them. Like, honestly, I think if it's an EX, I think the way they should do it is they should give it with, like, different loadouts. So you could basically scale it up from its base version all the way up to its final form. I think the RX-78 is a good intro point, and it's a good thing to measure new suits against. When you compare it to modern designs, it doesn't hold up. Yeah. Like, the Strike, I would pick a Strike over an RX-78. When you're playing Apex and they're not reviving you. Age is cool. Double O, I'm also finding are really fun. Hence the dynamas that I need to build because, yeah. Okay, so we're going to keep those separate too. So they just slot right in there. Built the Dynamis Super Solid Fun Kit. Nice. So my idea for that one is I want to paint it up black and white, and I'm calling it Project Peach or Preacher, because I want it to be like a man of the cloth. I'm thinking a lot like gosh, no, Preacher. It's the did I miss the giveaway? You didn't. You did not miss the giveaway announcement. No, no, no. But yeah, tonight is the announcement for my 400,000 on TikTok and 2,000 followers on Instagram. Gundam Pros has graciously offered to donate a GM Sniper 2. So I'm actually going to force myself to take a break tonight, and then I'll be doing the unveiling after that. Project Peach is also a fun name. That's true. That's fair. But no, Preacher, like an old-timey Western preacher that he's walking around with his like cloak on, and then when he unveils it, it's just a giant Buster rifle. For over a year now. I mean, if you commented on the Instagram post or the TikTok video, you're entered. Dragonix94, welcome. Hope you're having a good night. Sounds like a Noble Gundam custom. Maybe. Maybe. What's the plan for this? So I decided last week that I was going to paint my army Covenant style. So I already finished painting the Ghost for the most part. Now I need to paint the Riptide. And the Riptide is going to be painted like a hunter. So metallic blues and bright fluorescent oranges. Also, some fluorescent greens as well on the weapon. Yes, I agree. Ooh, yes. I'm excited. But no, if you watch last week's... Oh, actually, so there was a technical difficulty, so you can't watch last week's stream, which makes me really upset. But I had this, like, epiphany. I was like, ooh, this is going to be so much fun. All right. But yeah, the last episode of Side 7, I hit the milestone for affiliate. And I was like, oh, this is fun. So I filled out everything. I'm like, I have no idea what any of this means. But it should be fun. It should be cool. Hopefully. I almost tried to brush the piece off with my hobby knife. That would have been disastrous. Just like, shh, why isn't the dust going away? All right, so there's that, there's that. So these can go in the bit box. You got a role of voice acting in a fan-made project. That's cool. Shoot me the link. I'd love to hear it. Are you allowed to discuss anything about the role, or is it super, super hush hush? When I posted that like 2 weeks ago, it's an old video. I mean, unless TikTok pulled it down. More digging required. Heck yeah, man. I'm still trying to make affiliate here. The average 3 viewers, man, is a killer, lol. Let's see. Spade. Let's see. I'll be your friend. I'll come check you out, and then it'll be far. I have to admit, now I've gotten into Gundams by watching you because you showed me that they were 20 times cheaper than 40k models. The price point is deceptive, sir. Do not let the price tag fool you. They are equally as addicting, if not more addicting, and super expensive. Okay, so some of you know how to play Warhammer. There are options here for the head. I know which one I want to do, but my question is this. Do I have to do a specific one to get a specific thing, or can I just pick whichever one looks cool? Shoot, your YouTube channel probably has no hair date yet. Okay, gotcha. I'd love to see some Gundam reviews, even if they're P-Bandit. Gotcha. Would you be able to stream on the weekend? Yeah, I'm going to start streaming on Sunday nights for painting streams. And I'll set my camera up in airbrush stuff because I want to show you how I achieve those glossy blue metallics that I love so much. The earhead has some pizzazz, shouldn't affect gameplay. I know this edition is cheaper and whichever the fine color. I think like Zaku Kid, just pick which one you want. Okay, so because I want to do this top one. I like this one. It looks super cool. I know that this box one has like antennas and stuff. I like this one though. I think this one looks more Hunter-esque. It's like more streamlined. So yeah, I'm going to do this one. Option A, as it were. Oh boy. Which is 29 and 28. Jeez Louise, those are tiny. Okay. General Kenobi. Hello there. Come here, my little friend. That should be my audio for new followers. Hello there. Come here, my little friend. Check your codex for what you want. I'm still trying to figure out how... I'm, like, still reading the stories of, like, how there was a great Tau insurrection and stuff. I know it was so cool. Yeah, like, I love this new one. Speaking of which, if you too like my logo and you would like to wear it on sweatshirts and t-shirts and coffee cups, check out my merch store where you too can adorn yourself with the Easy 8 that is out of frame. There we go. That's how that works. On the back of the coffee cup, it says, don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Kind of. So, yeah. I appreciate you, shop. And parts are... I actually looked into that. So there are a couple places that make them, but if I wanted to get them in any significant quantity, I would need to buy like batches of 1,000 and then sit on them and then ship them out as people wanted them. So I would probably buy them individually and brand them myself. The other thought I had is 3D printing them, but then you run into the difficulty of how you get the metal part of it. So I would have to order the metal part, or I would have to order the actual separator, and then 3D print a casing that goes around it to have my logo on it. Got to go. I have school. All right, Isla Gumbla, have a good night. Study well. Tell your professor that Gundam is an appropriate subject to be studying. Groovy. Thanks, man. By the way, thank you for following me on TikTok, commenting on my candy metallic MG bar this summer, that Gunpla guy. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I was able to. I love it when people reach out like, hey, thank you for commenting on it. I mean, it's not that people say thank you. That's not what it is. I like that the internet is filled with so much negativity and bile and blah, and it's just so nice when you're able to kind of put a little bit of good out there and yeah, people see it, and it's nice. I like being nice. I mean, a smaller sticker. That would be true. Also, I'm gonna take stickers out of my merch store, and I'm going to get them through. I got a few, but they're not the quality that I want. I'm used to having stickers that I can slap on my car, and they survive. These do not. So, I'm probably gonna order them from Rockin' Monkey, and just sell them or give them away as prizes. So that's the only way you can get a sticker is find me at a convention or I give them away on stream because I like those a lot better. I'm having to find a background since I don't have all my nice art behind me. Ooh, Rocket Monkey is so. They are so good. Like, top tier, awesome stickers. Like, the first stickers I got for when I went to a con was from Rocket Monkey. And they have survived on my car since I got them. They still look pristine. Not sponsored. Wish I was. Hashtag Rocket Monkey. So I'm gonna hop off the stream as well. My homie wants to build with me on video chat. It's good talking to you. Absolutely, Punk Hobbit. Feel free to swing by and say hi. Remember you recommended me to me when I was trying to figure out new sticker companies. Yas! Yas! Rockin' Monkey for the win! That's the thing, like, if I'm gonna have swag, I want it to be decent swag. So, like, I'm always nervous about, like, adding items to my store. Because then I'm like, well, what if they suck? I don't want them to suck. I want people to enjoy the stuff that they wear or use. Absolutely, Punk. I need to make decals for Gundams so we can add them to our models like a NASCAR race car. So I know that they sell I can talk, I swear. They sell water transfer paper that you can print on with an inkjet printer. I have not tried it. I do know that it's an option though. I also have bought from Etsy sellers who use that method. Oh, okay. Are you going to use the heavy burst cannon or small missile combo? I don't know yet. I do have magnets, so I'm probably going to magnetize it and then be able to switch between. And that way I can show you my process for how I magnetize stuff. Because that's a thing. Magnets. I do play Magic the Gathering. I play Jund because Jund Life. Red, black. Keep in mind, I haven't played in a bit, but when I did play, I ran a dragon deck. So it had Hellkite Overlord, Brood Mother. I had a combo in Legacy. It was Orcish Lumberjack, Birds of Paradise, and then Manaforged Cinder. And I would use that as a combo to special summon. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh term, but summon a Hellkite Overlord like Lickety Split and other dragons. Hellkite Charger was another favorite of mine because of the haste. But yeah, my goal was get as many dragons as I could as fast as I could and just blitz. I also ran Sarkhan Vol as one of my favorite planeswalkers. Have a good night, Colin. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate ya. Cheerio. Yeah, if you'd like to hear the dulcet tones of Colin Starfish, he's a character on the D&D podcast on Spotify, The Chronicles of the Chaotic, where I tried to teach people how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Shotgun redeemed posture check. Oh, nah, fine. Ugh. I really feel like I should take hydrate. Okay. I'm not sure why did I put those in? Well, it totally caught me off guard because I was watching your TikToks while building or while during the build. Then and behold, my small TikTok found its way to your feed. Aw. Yeah, most Gundam Builder TikToks make it to my feed, and I will typically follow them. There is a couple criteria. Criteria number one is I prefer clean builds, and what I mean by that is not the actual build, like it can be whatever it is, but not a lot of swearing. The other thing is that a fairly active account. So, for example, if you're posting like once or twice a week, sure, I'll follow. However, if you're like posting once every other month, then it's like not enough activity. You've given me dad friend power. I don't like it. I don't want it anymore. Now I added one in there that like it removes an in-game ability. I was like, imagine having to build, but I couldn't use like my side cutters or something like that. I'm apparently known by a few of the folks in Gunpla Talk, even though I haven't done it in a while. Gunpla Talk never forgets. I mean, honestly, hydrating and posture check, though, I feel like it's okay to have those set at a low bar. I feel like that's something I should be doing anyway. Also, if you're curious, these little clamps, like these micro clamps, I got them from Harbor Freight. I love them for holding pieces together while the glue is setting. The accelerator takes care of most of it, but it's nice to not have to worry about it. I've had them for a while. I just kind of forgot about them. The Nerdy Gent is now following. Thank you for the follow, the Nerdy Gent. I appreciate you, my dude. The Nerdy Gent joins me on Thursday nights at Side 7. He is our resident otaku weeboo. All around good guy. Also a talented chef. Absolutely, my dude. I shout out all the peoples. I'm not stingy. Will you ever have guests on Side 7? We've talked about it. Have you seen the vid on FB of a kid giving his dad? I have. I've been tagged in that video so many times. It's so sweet. And like, yeah, no, I love it. Like all of the feels. All of the feels. It's just so feely. I love it. Extreme Road Trip 2 by Big Giant Circles. Coming this summer. Bearbot Blue redeemed posture check. Okay, I'm sitting up. I have to lean forward so I can look at the parts. Otherwise, they're not in shot. So I'm doing like, you can't see it, but I'm doing this weird thing. Oh. I'm not using my DX Racer chair because last time I used it, it flung me forward for some reason and it hurt. So the current goal for tonight, any funds that are raised, I'm using those to get a new lens for my camera. And then the next thing on the list is a new chair, because while I imagine that would be amazing internet money value to just be sitting here building and then all of a sudden just go, I'm not for that. Like, it's dangerous. Getting old. I don't like it. Make it stop. No, don't make it stop. Oh gosh. Like, whenever someone says, I'm just sitting here happy with my $4 Goodwill chair. See, Shop, now you're making me feel bad. I don't mean to complain. Your stream aren't exactly clean, but it's a okay place to nerd on escape the real world. That's fair. Bro, you could do voiceover acting after hearing a little deep voice thing you did. Why, thank you. I appreciate that ever so much. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Cell decided to blow up the Earth, and Goku said no! Alright, so I need to build his arms now, because he has the right to bear arms. Sitting on the floor. Gosh, you all are making me feel terrible. I'm sorry for having a preference for how my butt feels during a stream. The Nerdy Jet bear arms. If you want to send me a scale model of a bear, he can have actual bear arms. Much more interested in arming bears. I'm pretty sure there was a the Russian version of the Avengers was that. Like, they had a bear, or like a half man, half bear, and he walked around with a minigun. Back in a flash. Hey man, I'm with Snaps. Tosh comfort and back comfort are paramount for a streamer. I'm at work at lunch, so it's fine. Lol. Thank you for choosing to spend your lunch break with me. Or, I assume that you're on lunch. You're definitely not watching me on the clock. I refuse to be responsible for getting you fired. I dropped a part. I'm in South Carolina. The southern state, where we have mint juleps on the veranda. But yeah, I'm originally from Minnesota. I spent a good chunk of my life in California. So you're saying your stream is not safe for work. What part of it is not safe for work? I say tush? Mint juleps? You can have virgin mint juleps. You just pour Sprite over mint leaves, and there you go. In Kentucky under Louisville. Nice. Gotta watch out for the incoming hurricane. See, I've visited Myrtle Beach. I'm in the Charleston area. It's funny, like, a few people have actually bumped into me down here like, hey, you're Ice Snap Plastic. And I'm like, yep, that's me. Hello. Like, my in the wild persona is nothing like this. it's not my stream persona, and it's not my TikTok persona. Okay, I listen and watch while I rearrange desks for Thursday. Nice. Yeah, I was at Starbucks the other day and I was placing an order, and apparently how I ordered it, I used my voice that I use when I record TikToks. And this guy was like, "You're right, it's not plastic." And I'm like, "Yep, hi. Yes. Yes, I am." Oh boy. Oh geez. Man and bum, I'm building this half-scale Terminator part works kit. Subscribe to the model, get a handful of parts. I want to do one of those, and I ordered 3 issues, and I'm missing issue 18, which just so happens to be the parts I need to progress. Here's hoping to arrive a separate package. Just sitting here futzing with my ring light so I have a face light during stream. I want to do one of those subscription builds. That they look so much fun. But again, going back to my initial claim about needing to clean out my backlog before I buy any more kits. That's a thing that has to happen. So there's that one. Am I missing a part? Did I not cut one out? Or is it here and just hiding? That goes with that. That goes with that. Oh, that's why it's this part. It's slightly different. No, it's not. I am missing a part. No. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's all good. We're safe. I'm soon working on getting my dream PC setup going soon and crying at how much I'll be spending for it over time. Have you seen the Ecto One subscription build? I have not. See, if I were to do it, it would probably be in line with the Terminator thing, or I know they have the Millennium Falcon and the X-Wing. I would probably do something like that, something that's in my sci-fi realm. Break down the gate by one Tola. I don't know. It's music. It's something to listen to. All right, little bit of glue. Okay. Then it goes on. That's it. Ouch. So yeah, I remember when I priced out how much my PC was going to be, and it was just like, okay, this is worth it. If I make this much money doing Twitch live streams, I'll be okay. What about the Ecto 1, but methinks I'll do the... What's that? DeGostini's R2-D2. Ooh, R2-D2 would be fun. It is the droid I'm looking for. Focus. There we go. 7,000 over time because it's a huge flex setup. 8,000 after upgrade. Okay. I spent like $600 on my PC. Like, I pieced it out. I used gift cards, sales. Like, that sounds like a lot. But I'm not like playing Apex or anything like that. I am excited to play Among Us. I've been watching streams on YouTube that show it, and it looks so much fun. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. I played in a stream it last night, and it is such a blast. See, it looks like it would be so much fun. I definitely want to play. Oh, lucky I'm rebuilding, upgrading it later. So yeah, I just bought parts, and then as they came in, I built. Okay. And then this part stays separate. That was the arm. We're making good time. An hour and 4 minutes in. 9:30. Okay. Everyone has to start somewhere. Nothing wrong with that. Agreed. Agreed. No regurts. All right. 68, 67. Oh, they're all right there. Jeez Louise. I'm unfortunately too lazy and patient for that when it comes to gaming. That's fair. I feel that because that's how I am with my Gundams. Like I rush through so many builds, it's not even funny. How do I drop the part? So if you're wondering what I'm using, so I'm using my God Hand nippers to do most of the cutting, and if there's any cleanup, I'm using 1000 grit sanding stick. This resin is very soft. So like 1000 wouldn't do much to an actual Gundam figure. The ABS plastic is a lot harder, but for this plastic, it's very, very soft. Unfortunately, with the God Hands, you don't have to do very much cleanup. But whatever you can do to reduce the amount of work and increase the amount of quality, yes, that's the thing you should do. Saw my budget model. I haven't, but if you tag me in it recently, I will go hunt for it. The other thing is that TikTok has a funny way of deciding what it wants to show me. The best advice I can give you is just DM me or send it to me. My DMs are open on TikTok, so you can just chat it to me. Plus hard. Especially since I can't roll around on its own. Swivel its dome project wallograms law. You can control it with a companion phone app as well as record when sees will allow me to make some hilarious videos scaring my cat. Plus it's hard to find a motherboard to fit inside the case it has that could get on eBay. Cool. Yeah, I used the PC part picker website. I'm sure that's what everyone uses to build. And I was like, oh, this is so easy because it tells me this will fit here. This will fit here. If I'm going to upgrade anything, I will probably upgrade. I future-proofed my motherboard. My processor is fine. I may upgrade my memory. I don't think I need to, though. Because I've got a few sticks of DDR4 in there. I'm not sure what that means. That's why I got a clear case, so I could just look and say, I have a... and just say. Because I'm not a computer whiz. I know all about Gundams. Computers, not so much. Is not so simple. Alright, let's see here. Oh, it fits in the rail. Okay. My cat will tremble before R2-D2. That's evil. Okay, that's cleaned up. That's not. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's see how this is supposed to go. It's supposed to go, so that goes like that. This one goes right here. And then this one goes right here. And then the littlest one goes wee all the way home, like that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna attach these. I'm just gonna bite the bullet. If you want to speed up your computer, check your storage. Solid states or SD are the fastest, but that's the most expensive. So yeah, I have a dual drive. So I have a solid state drive that's got my OS on it, and then I've got a traditional hard drive that's got all my, like my stream library and all the other big beefy stuff on it. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm loving this music. Omen 9000. I got a cool master. Actually, if you there's a YouTube channel, Alpha Gaming, and I basically followed his budget build for the most part. Harris Teller, I think his name is. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Dark Dagger 04. So I don't know if you... Okay, you cheered multiple times with multiple biddies. Oh, gosh. Do you just like the electrified, like, looking dude? Because that's so cool. I'm a big fan of it. Resupply inbound. Oh, good golly. I love it. Thank you so much for those. I appreciate it so much. Oh, there's another one. They just keep coming. Send 4x4. Thank you so much, Dark Dragon. I appreciate you, man. Okay, let's do that. That links like that. I want it like right there. Yeah. Yas, queen. Dark Dragon bringing the resupply like a boss. Yes, indeed. I appreciate the resupply. The resupply is appreciated. Last time we chatted was when I used to only post Beat Saber on TikTok. Yeah, that was back when I live stream on TikTok pretty consistently. And then I was like, you know what? People are getting banned when they post on, or they go on live stream. I'm not going to do that anymore. I miss it, but at the same time, it's like, it's just not worth it. Resupply is important for Snap's future lumbar support. Yes, indeed. That is a thing. Oh, hydrate. I need some of those fancy, and I got them on Fiverr. So, Kong Graphics, I think, is who did them for me. I paid for them. They did not give them to me, but yeah, I submitted a request and was like, "Hey, here's my logo. I want 3 graphics, so there are 3. And so whenever someone donates, gives bits, subscribes, follows, that all has its own unique like little subtext. It's the same animation, same graphic, but just different header. Need to drink water. That's what the hydrate is for. I don't have nearly enough followers at the moment to live stream on TikTok. You'll get there. I think I finished the shield. Yes, I finished the shield. Does that look right? That looks right. That looks fine. Into the bit box you go. Let's check these out, see if they need any cleanup. Hydrate. Oh gosh. Okay. Gotta exaggerate the gulping and the afterwards. That causes definitely. Oh, but you realize that eventually I'm going to have to pee. Oh boy, oh. A regime stretch. Oh gosh. Just gonna make my bones pop. Oh, that was a good one. Is there a spot alert? There was an option just to put on. Oh, another stretch. Okay. I mean, I pretty much already stretched, but okay. There was an option to put end stream in there. I'm like, wow, if someone really doesn't like me, they can just tell me to go. Gosh. How would? Side 7 spa day. Ah, good golly. But no, I think I am going to increase the amount of how the hydrates because, like, that was a lot of water. That's a new hydrate. Oh boy. I mean, I don't mind. I probably need to drink more water, but at the same time, gallon day. No, like I'm there. That is a gallon jug. I'm almost empty. Soulless redeemed to hydrate. Dark Dragon, thank you for the biddies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4x4. I appreciate those biddies. They are going to fund a new lens. Soulless redeemed to hydrate. Oh, gosh. Like, I think I may need to pull that one if this goes empty. I need to do 2 more 4x4. Okay. Hydrate or die. Bearball Blue, hydrate. Oh gosh. Okay, snapped hydrate for lens. Shop Goblin says stretch. Oh my gosh, this is demented. What have I done? I created a monster. Stretch and hydrate. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Feet and toes. Posture check. My posture is fine. I haven't had an opportunity to slouch. Oh gosh. Alright. That one's pretty clean, yeah? I gotta finish this gallon bottle. It's gonna happen. I was gonna drink it anyway. I don't. This way, just not limits uses per stream. Yes, yes, there is. Like, oof. But no, for serious, shop. When do you want to do the Among Us stream? Like, are you free tomorrow night? Is that something you want to do? Just increase the price. That's fair. Char's Ghost. Hydrate should be 800 to 1.5 thousand. Gosh. Alright, so those are clean. That's clean. And that's clean. For the most part. Let's see. And then that's like that. So there's one, and there's the other. And then this one goes in that one. Yeah. And now we build the giant gun. I'm free after 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific time shop. I'm so close to affiliate on here. There you go. Get it. Get it good. Pop that out. Pop that out. I need 86. There you are. 3 average viewers, and I'm currently at 2.3. Shop, Dark, I will come watch you. Even if I sleep while I watch, I will watch you. GTG, break is almost up. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. You're at 51 followers now. Yeah, he is. What? I want to play Dead by Daylight so bad. It looks like so much fun. I got it. I just have to play it. See, I think that Side 7 should play with Adventures and Initiative, a game of Among Us. I think that would be hilarious. I could just see it now. Playing against each other, trying to figure out who the imposter is. Oh no. Oh no, what's going to happen? At least with Dono and I mean, there you go. I agree with that. I agree, sir. We need people to play with if we do it tomorrow. I will put out some feelers. How many people do you need to play? Like, what's the minimum? Like, the minimum to make it fun. Or 10. So, like, 6 is the optimal number then. So, me, you, that's 2. Nerdy Gent, if he's in, is 3. If Dono can make it, that's 4. If we can get 2 more people to play tomorrow, that would be 6. And it seems like a low learning curve game. Like there's a bunch of meta game that goes into it, but I think it looks like a lot of fun. Okay, I think I'm almost happy. Oh, are you adjusting your mic right now, my dude? That's awesome. Gonna sound so crispy. Could always do an open community night. Oh, that could be fun. Yas. That's such cool. It's making my lighting some stuff. Just film because of my lighting. I mean, your words. So this is the only time you're going to see me making those faces, like when I'm trying to glue parts together without having it fall apart. Oh gosh. It's like... Yeah. Sweet. Haha, victory is mine. Thing is huge. No doubt. And it hooks right in there, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to magnetize this so that the barrel actually spins. Because I think that would be a nice little touch. All right, and then that clips in there. Ah! Yeah, that is what the entire thing looks like assembled. I'm going to have a lot of fun applying the heat stain to this. I think that's going to look super cool. All right, so these parts can sit over here. Now we come to this part. I need that pipe. Okay. So there's this gun and that gun. And they get attached to... Does it care? Doesn't look like it cares. Which side is up and which side is down. So if that's the case, and this piece goes like that, does this piece care? This piece does care. Because it goes like that. So that's that arm. I may just tack that so I can do the, yeah. Yeah. Not yet. I'm working on it. And I actually just pulled a hard reverse with that. And actually, it's 10 o'clock now. I'm going to take my break. I'm going to grab some magnets and we're going to magnetize this because that's something fun I haven't done yet. So as soon as I hop back in here, we'll do that. I'm also going to announce the winner of the kit, the the Master Grade GM Sniper 2, sponsored by Gundam Pros. If you are still interested in getting an entry in, then you should totally head on over to my Instagram page, see if you can find the post, comment on it, like it. And then also, if you want to head into TikTok, into the bowels of my TikTok account, you can find it there. And yeah, there's that. I will BRB. And we're back. That was a desperately needed bathroom break. Good golly. Woo. I blame y'all. You really Riptide. Giant Jack 24. Yes, thank you so much. Let's see. Did this fuse together? It didn't fuse together. Awesome. Actually, I'm trying to see real quick. So while I was away, I picked up some magnets. Hello. And the idea behind these is that you can use multiple options with your model. So my plan is one magnet inside here and the other one here. So this part will be magnetized. I was hoping that they would be the same size as that little joint. They weren't. So I'm going to have to try something else. It actually may just be easier to drill that out. Where's my bits? See, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do that size in that arm. And then we'll do this size in there. Yeah? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm wondering, have you used a Nuln oil for paneline Gunpla? So I actually just got some, so I will try it, and then I will post the results and let you know what I think. Actually, I should be using a file for that. That's safer if I use a file. There's not enough room in there to get my file in, so yeah. We're going to revert back to the old dangerous way of using the hobby knife. Yes, I just recently started. I got into it because I thought the models looked cool. Come on. And I've built scale models before. So it's just like a natural progression, I think. So what I'm doing is I'm carving out some of the plastic with my hobby knife, and then I'm going back in with a file and cleaning it up. And the idea is that I'm going to make that cavity large enough to accept this magnet. And then I will glue it in place with cyanocrylate. I just have to be careful that I'm not making it too thin along those walls. Actually, I don't need to worry about that, because if I put a magnet there, it just needs to be flush, so I actually need to cut this off. Started out with 40k, went to Gunpla only recently, mostly due to how cheap it is. Ha 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 ha. Yes, indeed. Change of plans. We're cutting this whole chunk off. Now I'm going in with the sanding sponge and just removing a ton of that extra material. A little brush to get rid of the excess. And then let's see, that still needs some room to grow. You just gotta be careful not to be too aggressive so I don't make too much of a mess. Just enough of a mess. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how messy that inside is, because that's never going to be seen, and it's going to be my little secret. Okay. I want to be careful. See, if I should just run down to the garage and grab a drill bit that's the same circumference as the magnet that I'm trying to install. So we're getting there. It's like just a little bit too big. Then go back in there with the file. I don't know if you saw it, but the blade skipped ever so slightly, and I almost caught my finger. I'm like, oh, that would not have been fun. Oh, so close. It almost fell right in. I'm just going to sit here and do this for a little bit. So how's everyone's night going? So close. And so I've also made the mistake where I haven't made the hole big enough. It's better to make the hole a little bit bigger to accept the magnet than not. And then you end up having the magnet like stick out ever so slightly. And the end result is that the part doesn't maintain contact very well. What I'm doing is I'm just taking the tip of this file and I'm running it on the inside lip and shaving away material on the inside edge. So it's not going any deeper, it's just making that hole a little bit wider. Oops. And that is almost still there. I am now happy with my adjustments, literally waiting for one more piece of equipment to come tomorrow. That's always so exciting. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's see what else I've got in the toolbox that I could use instead. That isn't necessarily faster, but maybe just a little bit safer. Let's try this out. So this is a BMC chisel. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing I was doing with the file. But I'm thinking that this will be a little bit more aggressive. Which is okay. It's okay to be a little bit aggressive. And in hindsight, I should have done this before I glued the darn thing together. But live and learn. Hey, ISP, finally got my books in the mail. Nice! What books were you expecting? You have to remind me, because I've got the memory of not quite a goldfish, but something close. It's not very good. Science and Sorcery by Ryan Tang. That's awesome. That sounds really cool. Okay, I'm going to use the file to clean up those rough edges that I just made. Oh snap, I ordered the Monster of the Week books. Oh! Strength of 1,000 to be an ace and the double last stand. Nice. So let me see if that'll show up. So you can see in there where I like milled out that entire middle section of plastic. The idea being that this magnet should now sit in there. And it's almost there. It's still catching on a couple like little ledges that I just need to carve away. Shave away more plastic. File away more plastic. Super exciting stuff, I know. Also, I have a very strong suspicion that I may be giving myself carpal tunnel with all this. Repetitive motion. Okay. Lore. Oh yeah, he's got like the crow. I've been a fan of Kakarot's for a while. Him and Mecha Gaiotsuku and Zaku Aurelius. You're that guy from TikTok. I am. I make the TikToks. I'm not Rianegekuebe. New lumbar camera lens, lumbar support, carpal tunnel. This is turning out to be a very like I mean, there is some debate about that because there's Mecha Gaiotsuku, there's also Zaku Aurelius, there's also Kakarot, and then there's a couple others. Ah, you got to be careful of that. They have different styles. Tell the team about setting up insurance funds. Oh gosh. I mean, you're not wrong. It would probably be a good idea. All right. Brush, 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 brush. That is almost there. Where's my hobby knife? Is that in? See, what I'm looking for is I want this magnet to sit flush in the hole. And it's almost there. Like, almost. I don't think he's boring. I think that Zaku has a calmer disposition. Side 7 sponsored by Farmers. Colony blown up in space. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Oh gosh. We are farmers. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. I saw CCA the other day and not gonna lie, it's kind of underwhelmed. So random Viet, this is actually a Tau Riptide from Warhammer 40k. What I'm doing is I'm this is an extra step. You don't have to do this. I am magnetizing this arm because I want to be able to trade out the guns that it uses. Okay, it's over here. This is what's causing it. And there it jumps. Thankfully, my fingers are okay. No blood. There we go. It's in there. I will. I'm actually going to start a Sunday stream where I actually paint Sunday night sprays with iSnap plastic. I think is what I'm going to call it. Okay, so now we fill up this little cavity with glue. And then drop it in there. And hold it in place. Oops. Hindsight's 2020. I know Morrow dies in Bellatrix's children, but IDK before or after Healthway's flash, but either way, better see Bright Kids atone for straight up killing a Morrow's girl. Spoilers! Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the anime. Good golly, man. Oh, my booth setup. That is a excellent idea. Okay, I'm going to use these to hold it in place and hit it with an accelerant. And hopefully that'll keep it from... Oh, God. This is so awful. There's too much glue. Come on. Kick. Kick, I say. I'm just going to sit here for a second until this kicks. It's okay. But yeah, I'm absolutely happy to share with you my paint setup. Okay. I think that's it. Except I think I glued my tweezers to the magnet. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I'm one who, it's okay, man. So, like, it's a really old anime. So, like, I think the spoiler rule has expired. I don't watch all the anime. I think that's something that is kind of unheard of. Maybe even a taboo. Okay. Now I need this thing. Oh, I gotta hydrate. I'm gonna finish sanding and then I will hydrate. I promise. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate. Oh, really? I have to increase the price on that. That's ridiculous. There we go. And then this goes like that. Yep, that's good. More hydration. Okay. So you can see the magnet is now embedded in there and it's encased with CA glue, so that shiny bit. So that's not going anywhere. The other magnet is going to go right there. And that is going to go where that little bit is right there. Also, you should not use your chisels like this. You should not gouge with your chisels if you're working to scribe panel lines. I'm in the sky that just came on. Sublime by MC Lars. Oh gosh, MC Lars. I remember him. Actually, do they have more by MC Lars? Oh, let's see. Every Jedi. Aw, they don't have any of the ones that I liked. That's not fun. MC Lars was one of my favorite artists when I was in college and high school. Check your polarity before you glue it. Oh, absolutely. So that's why I glued this one first, and then I used this as the kind of like the holder. And now I'm going in, I'm removing this little bit of plastic here. And then once this is gone, the magnet is going to go in this little pocket cavity. Have you seen the Tyranid race? I have seen the Tyranids, but I am a mech guy through and through. Derposaurus actually made a comment on that because she was like, everyone who like knows mecha plays Tau. I'm like, okay, I'm basic. I'm okay being basic. No, it's okay. I make mistakes too. I am not above making a fool of myself. So please, see something, say something. Just don't be a jerk about it. You were not a jerk, BT Dub. But like, that's my... Be a decent human being. That is my baseline for participation. As long as you're a decent human being, you are welcome. The world is filled with enough, like, garbage people. We don't need any more of that. Let's see, they're crazy though. They take the genes of the food they eat and then evolve rapidly from it. See, that sounds cool, but I've never liked like a insectoid like model kits. I've always been a mech guy. Okay. There we go. All right. So here's a tip if you're doing magnets. And I learned this back in my days of doing War Machine. So what you do is you take a piece of masking tape, you take your source piece and you put a piece of masking tape over it. Then you put the other magnet on. And that way, when you glue these together, the glue will try to bond to the masking tape, but because it's waxy, it won't work. So then you can separate the two without making a huge mess. So I'll put a little bit of glue there. I'll hit this side with a little bit of accelerant. And then we'll lock it in. And now we hold it in place. But this way you're not gluing your magnets together. Because if you glue your magnets together, it's bad news bears. Got another player for tomorrow. Nice. I feel that, but I really like their stories. Oh, wait, did I owe someone a hydration? Here. There we go. Hydration completed. Now pull away. Where's my hobby knife? And a little bit of cleanup along the edges. Nothing too serious. Because our glue leaked out the edge. And fill in that cavity right there. And now we wait for this to kick. And once this kicks, it should be good to go. Yeah. I'm going to come back in here with my chisel and scrape out that excess glue. There's not a lot. There we go. And TBH, I'll probably clean up most of that when I paint it, but there we go. So, skadoosh. Now we have a magnetized arm. And now I can do this, so I can rotate it up and down, so it's not just a static model anymore. HBro84, hey Snap, glad at least the end. I just built my first RG crossbones and I'm looking for a good MG to start out with. I like the Jagan, but to each their own. All right. I got really nervous because I was like, oh god, did I do the wrong arm? Because I meant to do this one. Okay, where's the pipe? Oh, it's right here. Gosh darn it, you ding-a-ling. Does this care? Yes, it does. It does care. So if I do with this one, goes in that hole there, and then like that. Right? Or is it flipped? It is flipped. Okay, cool. So the next thing I need to do is I need to magnetize this gun to this arm. And the points are like really easily laid out for where they want it done. And then this one, this little pipe, goes here and here. But the way they have it set up is it's not flush. Which makes me wonder if I did... Let me grab the other one to see if that fits better. I don't think it will, but you never know. So that's the hole. Nope, they're mirror images. Doesn't matter. Does not care. And it goes like there. Okay, cool. So, magnet time. And I think for this one, I'm going to go with these. And those are actually two different sizes. That would have been disastrous. Three. The MG A1 Zaku Gunner War is a good solid model kit. That's true. I like the Jagan because it has kind of a unique design, but it's also classic looking. But it has a lot of... It's got a wide range of mobility. But I don't know. To each their own. To each their own. So the type of drill bit I'm using, traditional drill bits are coned. This one is actually flat. So when I go in to cut my hole, it should allow for a flush fit without removing too much material. And like butter. And then we take this and we see if it fits, and it does. A little bit more. And then a little bit on this side too. I'm probably overthinking this by magnetizing this part, but I want to have the ability. I feel like I just got edumacated, like my brain has been officially wrinkled, and I love it. Hey, can you start putting the names of your models caption for videos and posts? Because I love some of the models you build, but I can't find them and buy them. I gotcha. Yep. I need to get better at that. That was my B. Absolutely. So yeah, this is a Tau Riptide from the game Warhammer 40k. Yes, indeed. Okay. So that is magnetized there. So that means I need to put 2 holes in each of there. But it may be easier if I just do this. Train Rights is going to join us. Ooh, that'll be fun. Okay, so I don't want that one. Pretty sure that's bigger. So I need this size. So yeah, for those of you wondering what's happening, tomorrow I will be playing a game of Among Us with Shop Goblin and a couple other awesome peoples. And I'm going to switch to the other drill bit so I don't break this one. He's a temp server. Okay, okay. Via Discord, you going to invite me? I love peaceful little time. Me too. I need to find something non-magnetic to push that in there with. And curses, everything I have is magnetic. Curse my desire for metal appearances. Oh gosh. It'll be fine. So that pipe is magnetized now. So now I need to magnetize this part to this part. I think Biggin is going to do it. So let's switch out our bits to this one. My Necrons always feel stressful because I have over 100 miles to paint and it feels like a giant pain. See? Yeah, that's too many. That's too many, dude. Am I overthinking this? I think I'm overthinking this. I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want to... Because if I cut that flush, and then... Because that'll be hidden. No one's going to see that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Where's my little max container? There it is. I need to sort these into like their appropriate sizes because a lot of them are really close and I'm getting them confused. So this goes in there. That's like almost... I want a bigger one. Also, when you are magnetizing, go big. Okay. These should be more than strong enough. So now what I need to do is I need to shave off this, and I think I'm going to actually sand that instead of shaving. And that way I'm guaranteed a pretty decent finish. So what I'm doing now is this little bump right here is the guide for mounting this weapon. I'm going to remove this and replace it with a magnet. So that way, when I go to swap out the guns, and actually, let's go File. So yeah, when you're at this stage, it's all about how aggressive you want to be. A file will remove a ton of material, but you don't have a lot of control. So you have to be careful, because it likes to jump all over the place. Whereas sandpaper, you have a lot more control, but it's a lot slower. And when you use a hobby knife, you run the risk of like gouging your finger, which is something I absolutely do not want to do. No thank you, sir. Okay. The other option is to do multiple smaller magnets, but if you do multiple small magnets, then you run the risk of them not lining up. And I need a bigger drill bit. So I think I'm going to pause here because... yeah. Do I have anything left? I still have to build the missile pods and everything, so I'm going to pause this portion. Good headway. And let's see if we can do this one real quick. Can we? No, because that's going to require a large drill bit too. Man, I'm not used to having to do so many modifications to the kit. And honestly, I don't have to, but I want to be able to swap out the bits. I'm future-proofing is what I'm doing. I'm future-proofing. Okay. So put those away. And you go in there for right now. Go away, and we will play with you another day. Let's build the drones. Oh, and the missile pods. Funny, I just looked up the giveaway post and saw it only 1 in 200 or 2 in 200 if you did both. Yeah, not a lot of people participated. As a matter of fact, we got about 10 minutes left, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, let's do that instead. Let's change gears. We'll finish up Riptide next week when I actually have the appropriate tools so I don't injure myself on stream. Because I'm not sure how Twitch would feel about that. I know I would be crossed if someone started bleeding on my network. But yeah, I am super excited to start playing and building, etc., etc. All right. So now that my playing field is somewhat clear, here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to do this old school. If you entered in on Instagram or if you entered in on my TikTok, you would have commented, you would have liked, you would have tagged a person, you did all the things. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to bust out one of my favorite dice. This is my D100. It's about the size of a ping pong ball. It does have 100 sides. And when you roll it, it actually has BBs in it. And it tells, like, let me actually move that out of the light so you can see what it is. That's an 85. So there's 117 comments on my post on TikTok. And then on Instagram, if I go to my profile, there's like 80 comments. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to roll this. If I get an even number, it's going to be Instagram. If I get an odd number, I'm going to pull from the TikTok pool. And then I'll roll it again to see who the actual winner is. Now, here's the trick. I'm going to reach out to them. And if they do not respond, then I'm just going to redo it. Like, I'm going to give them 48 hours to respond. Otherwise, the prize pool starts over again. So, first things first, odds, Instagram, evens, TikTok. And that is a 66. So even number. So now I need to go to my TikTok. And that is a 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's my comment. So that one doesn't count. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Wolfpack 1000. I don't know who that is. Except he didn't follow the rules. He didn't tag a friend. So, we're going to roll again. And that's a 96. So we were at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Dragon King 4129 also did not take a friend. Gotta follow the rules, people. Gotta follow the rules. And that's a 22. So I have to go all the way back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't count. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right. Damn me in my early comments. Yes, indeed. Randesnar also did not tag a friend. Yep, you had to take a friend. $24. I should have just kept where I was. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Rotrosen, Sniper Wolf. All right. Rotrosen is the winner for this evening. I will reach out to them. This one hasn't tagged a friend. No, he did. So what's going to happen is this. I'm going to reach out. He's going to have 48 hours to respond. If he doesn't respond, I'm going to then redo the giveaway. And I'll either do it on my next live stream on Thursday or on Sunday or whenever. But I'm going to give him a chance to respond and see if he wants it. But as always, I love each and every single one of you. Like, from the bottom of my heart, you have no idea. That was abrupt, but will you stay on TikTok? I'm going to do both again. What I will probably do is I will pull from the existing pool. I'm not going to advertise it. I'm just going to redo it. Because honestly, y'all who are showing up tonight, that's why I did it. I wanted people to come check me out on Twitch, because this is where, who knows, this may be my new home. Link to the Discord from our awesome. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm super appreciative for each and every one of you. Thank you for making tonight awesome. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again on Thursday for Side 7. And if not then hopefully Sunday night for my painting stream. And yeah, that's what it is. Let me see real quick something. I wanted to try and do something. I did want to get your opinion on something. So I now have the option to do a watch party. Would y'all like to watch something with me on Amazon Prime? Kanoa's live if you want to raid him. Streamer raid channel. That's what I want to do. Ooh. Hydrate. Kanoa Daddy. Oh, he's got about 65 viewers right now. I want someone small. Or community college. They could use some help. I trust them. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a raid. So, I've never done this before. This will be fun. Let's see what happens. So I started the raid. I don't know what that means. You can say whatever you want. Oh, 10 viewers are ready to raid. Okay, so now I hit the raid now. So when you hop in there, just say, greetings from iSnap Plastic or something like that.